Yo, 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 what up, what up?
What's going on?
What up, what up? Welcome everyone to the, I'm gonna say something crazy, sports entertainment and drinks podcast. You got the boy LV, the homie over there, Guns. Well, this way. Yeah, that way. LJ Guns, what up, what up? See you cowboyed out over there, getting
Man,
ready.
you already know. You already know football is upon us. I'm just getting
Man,
ready. Getting ready.
love it. It's the time of the year when people start predicting things, giving over over dramatic opinions. Everybody's team is gonna be that team to make it. Um, So we ready, man. Preseason games kicked off. Actually, we had the Hall of Fame game last week, but nobody really, I don't know who really watched that. But
Yeah,
everybody's watching their teams, man. Seeing players stand out, seeing players who can get cut. Between you, Brooks, Nucho, y'all love the preseason games, man.
man,
Especially,
it's the best time to watch football, in my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah, especially Nucho, man. Nucho, man, between him and Brooks, man, can name any player, what college they went to, what year, what number, what cleats they had
Yeah,
on, how many wristbands. But yes, this is the time of the year, man. We get into it, man. What up, Moan? What's going on, man? But as we did our last show was about a couple weeks ago, man. We like I said, we taking light this summer. Our families are doing things, kids and sports, vacation. So we gotta take a break too. So we had a lovely summer. I'm back in school now, working. I'm pretty sure your kids start back this week, or if they're not already started back.
they already started last week, man.
Yep. So here
Yes,
we go.
sir.
So we'll be a little bit more consistent now, man. Football's kicked off, NBA right around the corner. So we'll continue with the trend we already started with the Would You Rather. It was fairly popular last time we brought it up, man. We had some things that people loved and commented on. So let's try to keep that trend going a little bit, man. So the first one on the list, uh, pancakes and waffles, man.
Man, that's easy for me. I'm gonna go pancakes all day. I love pancakes with the crispy edges. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta
Mm.
have the pancakes with some hot serve. It's going down. But now I'm not really a fan of waffles like that, man.
Uh, so happy you working on the rest of it. Yeah, I've been off all summer, man. So yeah, getting back to the workforce has been tough. Has been tough. The boy Nucho in here. Are you just in time, Nucho, man?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Pancakes
What
and
up,
waffles.
Newts?
So the homie Trill said he said pancakes like the crispy edges. That is, it's certain blessings of certain foods, man. When you bite into something, it's something extra you like.
Right,
So the
right,
crispy edges on the pancake, that's
right.
good, man.
I'm
But
gonna, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to agree with Trill, man. There's something
mm,
about the pancakes and that cast iron skillet with the crispy
Man, hold
edges,
on
man.
now.
Man, I'm gonna have to agree with now. Don't get me wrong, waffles are good, but waffles are only great when you decorate them. You got to decorate the waffles. You know, they got the fruit and they do all type of stuff with the waffles. I had some fruity pebble waffles
Yeah.
one time. They were pretty good, but I think I would take a nice homemade crispy pancake over any type of decorated waffle.
wow.
I'm sorry. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
Facts.
I'm
Before I get
sorry.
to my
Easy.
answer, the homie Zoe, what up, Zoe? As we're drinking on, man, I'm light tonight, man. I got a little ginger ale, man. Nothing.
I got a little great wine, you know.
Man,
Okay,
my drink is on the way. My drink is on the way.
here you go. You got some alkaline water on the way.
Nah, it's gonna be some. So
All right,
probably some tequila or
there
something.
we go. All right, all right.
Okay.
With me, I'm gonna go waffles, man. I was always a pancake man, but the last few restaurants I went to to have breakfast, man, waffles been. And I say waffles because everybody don't have that waffle maker. I like the waffles that you got to put in the thing and turn it around. It's big and fluffy. I don't like the ones you got to put in the toaster or the toaster.
Right, yeah, the egos, the
Yeah,
egos,
give me
yeah.
the big waffles, man. And I wasn't a fan of chicken and waffles because every chicken I had with the waffle, they don't season enough. They so focused on the waffle that the chicken
Yep.
bad.
Now
Now
I'll do
I would,
waffles with some chicken.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah.
that. I was gonna say that. So I was like you, man. I went to this one restaurant. They put the hot sauce and the gravy on the waffle. I was looking at them crazy until I ate it. I was looking at them crazy.
Hey,
Hot
what was the
sauce
name
on
of the
the
spot in the
waffle.
show?
It was breadwinners.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
breadwinners.
it's a
Yeah,
spot out there in Oak Cliff called Jonathan's, matter of fact.
Jonathan's.
They got
Yeah,
a
yeah,
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 they be doing that with the
yeah.
waffles, with the gravy and the hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It caught me off guard, But I ate it, man. It was
Yeah.
nah,
I'm the same
yeah.
way. I had the waffle from this place, man. And it was the bacon waffle, and I said, all right, let me try it out.
Yeah.
They put the bacon, they cook the bacon, crumble it up, put in the batter, make it. Then when it's done, they sprinkle bacon on top of that. Then I ordered bacon on the side because I didn't realize how much bacon was with it.
Mm.
Man, I was full.
Man,
A lot of bacon. Probably
man.
a little bit too much bacon on the
Yeah,
waffle, but it did the trick.
yeah.
I like OHOP. Yeah, so I went with the OHOP. So we had it's IHOP and OHOP, the original House of Pancake, and it's a little bit more. It's
Never.
better. OHOP is better.
So we have no original House of Pancakes,
Okay.
but we don't call it
Yeah, we got them
OHOP.
out here.
I think it's just called the original House of Pancakes. If I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
mean we really don't call it OHOP, but I
Yeah.
mean it's
Oh,
not
okay. I
yeah.
wonder if it's the same place. I wonder if
Probably
it's the
is.
same friend. Okay.
I'm sure it is. I'm
Pretty
sure
sure.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, let
So,
me ask you this: is the orange juice freshly squeezed at this place?
yes,
It sounds like the same place.
no free refills. Like
I'm
Yeah,
sure
it
it
sounds like the
is.
same place.
It's the same place, bro.
Yeah, it's the same place. Okay.
or,
Yeah.
or
Now,
It is.
they got some good pancakes.
yeah, well, I had to
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
a lot of butter though. They give you a lot of butter.
Yeah.
A lot of, I
Yeah.
thought it was mayo at first. What you doing?
Damn.
All right, we all eat chicken. We all big wing fans, man. So you like the drummies or the flat one? The drummies or the flat.
Man,
If you had to prefer
man.
one, I know Detroit's big on separating. They actually charge you to separate them now. So if you want
Yeah,
Right.
they do.
yeah, okay, yeah. So
Right. Right.
I kick it off.
Man.
Man.
Yeah,
I
go.
was a diehard drummy fan. I like give me the drum. I don't like dealing with the bone and then break the flat break. You know what? The spot I go to here, man. I've been convinced, man. Give me the flats. Give me the flats, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm all
Man, I'm gonna be
flats.
you all flats.
Give me all
Man,
flats.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Just give me the chicken, man. Give me the drum or the flat. I like both of them. If I had one to choose, I think I'm gonna go with the drum, man. I'm gonna go with the
Oh
drum.
wow.
With the flat, you got to get the peel in. Drum is just one dip, bam, one dip, bite, you good.
See, that's where
It's
you're wrong. You don't have to peel. You don't
hey,
have to do that.
that YouTube trick does not work with the wing. The stuff
That's
they
a
be
lie.
doing,
It
man.
does work.
Hey,
It
I must
does
be doing
work.
it wrong. I must be doing it
Gotta
wrong.
be.
I
Gotta
gotta
be.
be doing it wrong. I tried it. It did not work.
All right. Well, on top. Oh, did you said George Trill? You said
Yeah, give me
Flat.
all flats.
all flats.
I'll
Yeah,
pay for all flats.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to flats.
Yeah, I dropped the drum. Give me the drum, man.
Oh, with said wings, what are you getting with it? You getting the blue cheese or you getting
Man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now,
the
I prefer the only type of ranch I'm gonna turn down some blue cheese for is that Wingstop ranch. That Wingstop ranch is something different. It's something different, but I love blue cheese, man. I like blue cheese. I like the little chunks that come in there with it. I'm a blue cheese fan. I wasn't at first, but I'm officially a blue cheese fan. They gotta have the chunks. If it don't have the cheese in it, I'm not messing with it.
I mean, I like both, but I mean, if I had to pick, I'm gonna just go ranch to be safe because everybody don't do their blue cheese right.
Man,
Everybody don't do their
everybody don't
blue
do their
cheese
ranch
right.
right. Everybody ranch
That's
ain't the
true
same.
too. That's
Yeah.
true, but I feel safer with the ranch though than the blue cheese. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
give me
gotta
the
go.
ranch.
Gotta go with my homie Moan, man. Ranch on everything.
Man, where
Ranch.
my blue cheese fans at,
I can't go
man?
to blue cheese. Hidden Valley. Oh yeah, I never bought Hidden Valley.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll get the Kroger brand if I get Hidden Valley.
Hey, that's what you're gonna get at the restaurant most of the time.
Yeah,
Hidden
that's
Valley.
facts. That's facts.
Give me that ranch, man. I can't.
Where
I
my blue
tried
cheese lovers,
blue
man.
cheese. If I could get the ranch with the fries and the wings. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
them fries come with that blue cheese too. Don't get it confused.
I can't say the chunks. Like you said, the cheese chunks.
If
I
I'm gonna
like
do
to,
blue cheese too, my wings they gotta be real hot, like spicy for
yeah.
me to do
Oh
blue
yeah. Oh
cheese.
yeah. Some original hot with blue cheese. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm down. I'm down.
All right, another homie brought up, man. When you making your toast in the morning time, or whatever you use for breakfast, man, is it strawberry or grape jam? What you roll?
Grade
Man.
jam.
Grape, man. Yeah, no, no.
Grade jam. That's
Y'all do
cool.
that.
All right. What you got, Trill?
I got strawberry. Strawberry all day, man. The strawberry is just different to me, bro.
It
Like the
is.
grape is cool. The grape is cool, but you know what I'm saying. If I got some toast, a biscuit or
Yeah.
something, I'm gonna go with that strawberry all day, man. All
Man,
day.
and you know what? I'm right along with you, man. I grew up on sausage biscuits at McDonald's, man.
I
My
was
daddy
about
used to
to
come
say.
in,
I was
that
about to say.
strawberry jelly from McDonald's.
Yeah,
Hey,
Man,
we used to fight over the strawberry jelly. So I'm gonna go with the strawberry also.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm rolling with the strawberry, man. When it was, I ain't gonna lie. What woke me up, I was always a grape dude, but I got croissant biscuit. I mean, the croissant sausage from Burger King.
Yeah,
She threw a strawberry joint. I said, man, I want no strawberry. I hate that. I said, man, it changed my life. So I'm going
man.
with strawberry. Like, you know, in the house we like nothing but grape, but when we out
Right.
on the streets, yeah, give me that strawberry.
Hey, my mama got a little bougie and started getting that peach apricot. That
oh,
ain't bad.
hey, I would, hey, real
That
talk,
ain't
bro.
bad too.
It's
I mess with
good.
that.
It's
I
not
mess
bad.
with that
It's not
too.
bad at
Yeah, I
all.
mess with that too.
Peach
That's number two for me. I would
Yeah,
go over that over grape.
yeah. That's fire. It's fire, bro. Ain't
Yeah,
gonna- but they only give it to you in little jars. They
yeah,
don't never see the
it's
big
different.
jar of it.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's fire though. It's fire.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think about it. What's it called? Peach apricot.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Here's a
yeah.
controversial one. I already know my answer. You guys not gonna like it. Neck bones, oxtail. What you got?
Woo!
Easy. It's
Easy,
crazy
man.
because I'm in my in-laws' house right now, and we had some neck bones. Uh, I ain't gonna lie, them boys was fire, but if I had to
Yeah,
pick, I'm going oxtails all day long, man.
oxtails.
That
Yeah,
oxtail
yeah.
meat is different, bro. Just
It
it's more
is.
tender.
It
It's
is.
the flavor is different. Like, give me the oxtail.
It is. I'm rocking with the oxtails also, man. It just comes in so many different ways and fashion. You can get them, from the Jamaican to the Southern style, how my mom make them. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the neck bones are good, but where the meat at? Where the meat at, man? Give me the oxtail.
Exactly,
Too many
exactly.
bones, man. Not enough meat. Oxtails.
And you could
What you
do
got
so much, like
there?
you said, you could do so much more with the oxtails. Like, what I'm saying, I
Yeah,
had made some oxtail tacos not too long ago.
man.
Like, you
Oh,
can't do that
that
with the
sounds
neck
good.
bone meat, man.
Hell no.
You get more bone than meat.
I just seen people struggle with the neck bones. I'm like, man, what are you looking for? There's
It's a
Right,
nothing there.
tease, bro. It's a
right,
tease.
You got it.
right.
Uh, I'm gonna say neither. I don't like neither.
Man,
I'm not a
if
fan.
What?
you had to go out on one though, if they say here are your two options, eat it or
I'm
die.
gonna roll with what Trill said. You gotta take the bone. You gotta take the meat off for me and put it in the taco form. So you can't just don't let me work.
Just an oxtail, you
Yeah,
can't just pick up an oxtail and bite it. Man, you a lie.
What?
I want
Oh,
to
you
You a lie,
tripping?
boy. Have you ever tried them?
Tripping?
You
I
ever
did.
tried it?
I did. It's just too much work.
Man, it's a bite.
For the
It's one
oxtails?
Maybe I had it wrong. But when I look at it, I said, "I work. Let me just go ahead, give me a wing, man."
Hey, I recommend, man, if y'all in Memphis, well, I know out there you probably got some Jamaican joints.
Oh
Go
yeah,
get you
it's
some
fine. That's it.
oxtails. Go try it, bro.
My
Go
son-in-law is
try
Jamaican.
it,
He's Jamaican.
man.
My daughter recently got married a few weeks, well, about
Oh,
a
congratulations.
month and a half ago. He's
Oh,
Jamaican.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Try it, man. I'm
I'm,
telling you,
I'm, I'm
man.
gonna have him take me to a place to get some good.
Man, try it. Get it,
Yeah,
get it
bro,
over
for
some rice and
real.
peas. Try it, man.
And I get back to y'all with my answer.
Yeah, yeah. Get back to us, man.
On that one. What up, Alicia?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
All right, this one a little bit sportsy. I think this is one of the first one we talked about. Would you rather have a max contract or a chip? Now, this
Mm,
max contract, knowing the team gonna be trash. This is you're 30 years old. You get a max contract, or you're going for the chip. You're going for a team taking significantly less money, be on said team, or get said player.
man, that's tough. It's
It is
tough
tough.
because the brother man in me says, go get that max money, man. The league don't care about you. They'll trade you, cut you, do whatever you want.
Or
The owners don't care.
let me make it a little harder. You haven't. You're not an all star. You're
Yeah,
not. But I mean, you're good enough to be an all star. Not quite yet. You're 30 years old. The first time getting a max because before you've been a mid to good player, but you finally had that breakout year. They offer you a max extension,
yeah,
or you're going for the chip.
That's
man.
easy. Give me the max. You the max. That's the money. Because at the end of the day, I gotta feed my family. I gotta be set.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
Now let me tell you this, Trill. Now let me tell you this, because Robert Horry got 7 rings. Over his total career, he made 54 mil. So you basically, would you take that 54 or that 300? 54 with the 7 or 300 with none? Which way would you go? Because 54, you can still feed your family. You can still feed your
I
fam.
mean,
Wherever you
definitely
go, they're
can.
gonna say that, hey, that's championship trio right there. Or you want to be, yeah. He got
That's
that
not
money.
saying you couldn't get another one. It's just saying right
But
now.
do we really remember like Robert Ory? Like, do people
I
just
was
go
about
out
to.
and
I was
Yeah,
about to say.
they
you
still
only
talk
talk
about
you only talk about him when you see him. You just
They
not
still
randomly
talk
talk about no
about
Robert Ory.
Do not.
They
It's
still
no lie.
talk about
He's
Man,
never in
this,
the conversation of greatest ring person to have 7 rings. He's
yeah,
never in those conversations.
he's
He's
not.
going for the breaking people's hearts. We give him that. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
Robert Horry broke that team heart, but
yeah. Oh well, y'all could go be James Harden.
because
Okay,
his 7 to me, his 7 equals 1. I ain't gonna lie. His 7
that is
equals
true.
1 because
That is true. You know what? In all honesty, I'm gonna go with the 300 mil. I am. I mean, because this is generational money. This is changing generations
Exactly.
and changing a lot of people's lifestyles. Now the championships are cool, and wherever you go, you will be remembered. And you know, T Mac is gonna be remembered too. James Harden is gonna they're gonna be remembered also. So I
Exactly.
think I'm gonna go with the 300. I'm gonna go with the 300, man.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna take the max
Yeah.
contact. I was on one putting these things on.
Hey, max contact.
I'm like,
That boy is high as hell. The
man,
max contact.
yeah. I don't know. I'm just leaving it. I'll take the max. I'll take the
Yeah.
max and roll with that. What up, Mar?
What's good, folks?
What's going on,
What's
Mar?
up, Mar?
No, I gotta get my homie Mar's opinion on this. We're gonna go back to the wings, man. He's a Detroit guy.
All day.
You might as well. You gotta ask him about the oxtail and the neck
I
bones
will.
too.
I'm
Might
gonna
as
say,
well. Yeah.
rapid fire, Mar. Rapid fire. Pancakes and waffles.
Pancakes.
All right,
Real
give
one.
me a brief description. Why? Brief.
Because you can style them up how you want to.
Okay. All right. With the wings, drummies or flats?
Flats.
Real one.
Okay.
Why?
All right.
Why?
Why?
Cause everybody, if you're a real chicken connoisseur, you know how to pull them 2 bones out, and you.
Man,
know,
that
you
TikTok
like-
trick
What I just
don't
say?
work.
What I just
That
say?
TikTok trick
What did I
don't work,
say?
man.
Yes, it do. New show.
All right. Or your wings, you getting ranch blue cheese? Well, not just wings, but what would you prefer? Period.
It depends on the flavor.
Okay.
Original hot.
Original, I probably would do ranch and hot, like the the hot sauce
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
style. I do blue cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strawberry or grape jam or jelly?
Strawberry, bro.
All right.
Yeah. He
There
grew
we
up
go.
on the McDonald's sausage biscuits too, I bet.
Hey man, you gotta have it.
Hey,
You
them
gotta
biscuits,
have it.
you dry them up. You had to have some of the biscuits.
Hey,
Man.
man.
All right, here we go. Neck bones, oxtail.
Give me the neck bones, bro.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I like
Okay.
oxtails, but oxtails be stingy though. You know what I'm saying? Like if I,
Hold on. Neck bones ain't
No,
stingy.
no.
Y'all tripping, bro.
I
Y'all
don't know.
tripping.
But
Oxtails taste better. I don't know, but they very expensive, bro. And you can low key get
So let me
turkey neck bones and
let me
spice them like oxtails. You will never know the difference.
let me give you the quick rundown on the oxtails, right? When you go to restaurants, it's either gonna be 2 types. You either gonna get a whole oxtail or you're gonna get the people that cut it down the middle. So that's why you might have been getting the people that cut it down the middle. But my mama give you a whole oxtail, man, full of meat. Full of meat.
Yeah, that's what I need. I gotta come to Texas then. I need some meaty oxtails, bro. I'm like, these oxtails be stingy.
Yeah,
Hey,
a
we
lot
got them.
of
We got them down
a
here.
lot of restaurants, I think, probably cutting it down the middle. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
all right, max contract or chip? I still said contact. Let me take it off.
Give me the chip, because behind the chip, I'm getting endorsements and I can make up for that max contract.
Can you
So
though?
you can make up for
Well,
that 300 mil.
I'm saying though, like look at people, look at LeBron. Most of his wealth is off the
Whoa, I think
court.
that was
no, hold on. That's different.
that's a
That
bad
we,
one. That's
hold
a
on.
bad one.
We use Robert Ory as the example.
I'm
So, so,
LeBron.
Mar- so Marv,
If I'm
Robert Horry.
if I'm an average Joe, then give me the max. But if I'm a star, I'm assuming that I'm looking at this
Well,
from a
okay,
star.
so you
So tell me this,
didn't.
Marv. Tell me this.
Go ahead.
Would you rather have the 300 max or Robert Horry made 54 million his whole career but got 7 rings?
Hey, Robert Ory needed, I don't know, maybe he needed a different agent or something.
I'm just saying, but that's the type of player you're gonna be.
He
Would
was
you rather
always
have the
a
max?
man, though. He was like a starter. Dude.
Yeah. Would you rather have the max or that 54 with 7 rings?
Give me the max all day, bro.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
like I said, if you a star player, you're gonna get those pros. But if you an average Joe, you got to try to make as most money as you can.
Okay, this is the breakdown. I didn't tell you that it wasn't fair. So you're 30 years old. You've been you've been okay to good. You had a breakout year. You got an extension. You never had it before. Don't know if it ever happens again, but you got it. You earned it. That or the chip. You never made an all-star. All-star appearance.
Bro, I mean, logical Marv would say, bro, I gotta go ahead and get this guap. I gotta take care of my family. I would put my family first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if it was a different situation, if I was a elite player, I would bet on myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this chip, and once I get this chip, then I know I'm gonna have endorsements. My after career, you know, commentating, whatever. I'm gonna get them pros.
Who's that dude that played with LeBron for all those years? Got a ring. He's like an executive now. What's his name? The skinny dude played with Cleveland with him.
James Jones.
James Jones. He got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that. So yeah, give me the money. All right, something else that's a little bit more funny. We were talking about fashion trends. We saw what was going on with these dudes wearing these big baggy jeans again, the bell bottom. I saw a little Uzi his pants was under his shoes. His pants were so long they were under his shoes. He was doing.
That's ridiculous, bro.
So if you had to bring something back, fashion wise, what trend would you guys bring back?
For me, in this day and age, I bring back FUBU.
FUBU.
Not only because the clothes was clean, but we were making a statement behind it as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll bring back FUBU with the FUBU jerseys. You know what I'm saying? The platinum FUBU. Yeah. I'll bring back FUBU
jerseys too.
Yeah.
We can expose the fake joints.
What I would bring back, it ain't too flashy or nothing like that. It's more or less like it's kind of piggybacking off of what's already going on right now, because all these, you know, like when you go pick out shoes right now, they got wild color palettes. But one of the trends that you could bring back that would fit with what's going on with that is, you know how like you would have your shirts, like an undershirt and a shirt have like matching colors, like a yellow and a blue shirt, and then your kicks is yellow and blue or something like that. You know how you would fold the sleeve up or whatever to show the other color too, like bringing that back.
Okay.
I didn't. You did that?
I didn't fold the sleeve, but I did the neck thing. I used to flip my shirts. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
I want to bring back jerseys, man. Not only jerseys, but the accessories that come with it.
I was gonna say
we used to rock the wristbands, put the headbands on. When playing no sports, bring the jerseys back, man. I want to see dudes with random wristbands for no reason, bro. Dudes used to walk around really with wristbands for no reason, bro.
People used to be in that Escalades, driving the Escalades. You look over, they got their hand on the wheel with the armband on.
With a wristband on, for no reason.
See, the Nike joints.
You stole my neutral. I would say bring the headband back, man.
Okay.
I want to rock the headband with every fit. Easy. You sweat, you throw them in a wash machine. You're good. You can't throw hats in the wash machine. It's a wrap. So once they get the sweat in it, man, you might as well go ahead and call that grass cutting hat. It's a wrap on that, man. It's only just the sweat go through. And I'm like, man, so
yeah.
Give me the headbands, man. Give me the Nike, wear upside down. Nike sign
What
upside
up, B?
down, making a statement.
What's okay? Since we
Yeah, I'm
had
about to
said,
open the back door for you.
let me throw something in real quick.
Yeah.
What trend you don't ever want to see come back?
You know, and then
Tall tees.
Tall tees? Okay.
Tall tees. That shit was horrible. Them
Yeah.
big ass shirts, bro. Like, nah, bro. I was not feeling that. I wasn't feeling that.
What you got, man?
I'm gonna say, man,
what's something you don't ever got to see again?
And I was a component of this for a long time, and Nucho joked about me. He saw one of my old pictures, man. I was a fan with the long jeans, man. I not long,
the big jeans, the big
jeans.
It's
like round nothing. Now there's no in between. You either get the skinny joints or
they really big.
They're really big, man. And, you know, me being a bigger guy, I can't. Every jean they just don't fit right. So I ain't saying I ain't had the Janko jeans on.
Right.
The ones little baby had on that video, but he was out of control with that. He could jump out the plane and parachute down.
Yeah. I think what you got?
Yeah, that's it, man. The jean just a little bit longer. Ain't got a little jeans, it's a little loose, little not.
Mine is gonna be I think I'm gonna go with the G Unit white beaters. Hey, I had a partner. I had a partner that used to wear them faithfully. It was musty as hell. He used to wear his faithfully. He had the multicolored ones on the shoulder right here.
They look like sports bras, man.
Hey, throw his headband on. You can't tell him nothing. You couldn't tell him nothing. Hey, Marv, I had asked everybody, what's a trend that you don't ever got to see again from your childhood?
I got one more.
Man, they still out here too, but I'd be perfectly fine if I never had to see them again. It's fanny packs.
Oh, the fanny pack, man. I've had a fanny. I've had a fanny, man.
I've never had a fanny.
I had one, man. I was out there in Vegas. I had so much stuff. I was like, man, hey,
get a backpack. You walk away.
I ain't had that much stuff.
As a grown man, you had a fanny pack on?
You had just enough to have a fanny pack.
Hey.
Okay.
Your girl to have a purse with her?
Hey man, I'm leaving, man.
You had the windbreaker on with it? You had the windbreaker on with it?
Hey, I
saw everybody else. A kid or something.
I saw everybody else with one. I said, hey, I'm gonna get my fanny, goddammit.
Nucho thought he was cool with that fanny pack on.
Hey man, everybody else has their fanny, man. Fuck it, I'm joining the gang, man. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, I had my stuff in there. You know, I was in Vegas, so I definitely was prepared. I had some stuff.
Say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, man.
I got one more, man. I hated it. I know everybody's trying to be like New York and be cool. But the skull caps with the brim.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
I hated that. I ain't
gonna lie. That was one of my things. I had about 5 or 6 of them.
I used to wear it backwards too, didn't you? To the side. You used to wear it to the side, didn't you?
I never wore it back.
Everybody would be different.
But I would, every now and then, I would have, you know how you tie your do-rag up? I had a do-rag hanging out.
Hey, with the brim?
Wait, with the brim?
With the scully.
That boy head hot as hell, boy.
Who you finna rob?
Hey, man, that was a Detroit classic, man. You run up at any gas station and get one of them joints for like $5.
Man,
oh, that's a cool color. Okay, let me get that one.
No. The brim on it. Get that one.
Was the cape out or did you tie it?
Tied up.
Okay. Don't be out here caping it with the brim.
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't caping. I had it tied up.
You ain't tied a knot in the cape?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I don't never rock the cape.
It sounded like it took you about 3 hours
roll it up or in a knot.
Yeah.
It sounded like it took you about 3 hours to grill. You put on 2 shirts, you rolled the sleeves up.
Man, it wasn't even like that. It's just like a quick fold. Boom, pow.
Quick little fold. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I ain't like I just.
Hey man, back then, you in shape and stuff. You feeling yourself. I had the guns cut up. You know what I'm saying? A little roll wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, don't judge me here. I wore the tall tees. You know what I'm talking about? Well, nothing me to get 5 or 20 from Foot Locker, 5X's.
They used to be too
I
damn
was
big,
never
though,
into
man.
that. What was that?
Hey.
Franchise boys. I was never into that.
One more trend.
They was wearing
One more
dresses.
trend.
Like they shirts would be down to their kneecaps.
Yeah.
One more trend. I remember having a tall tee with the race car jacket on. Hey man.
Hey, I used to have. I had the Eminem joint, the yellow one.
The yellow one.
Yeah, I used to rock that boy.
I had
Going
a
back on
DuPont. I had the DuPont.
Yeah.
Hey, my favorite one was the Coors Light. Did y'all see the gray and red Coors
Oh
Light?
yeah. Hey, that boy was clean.
Yeah, that was fine. That was fine. I
never had one because my parents were scared people in there ride for it. The flying rate.
Yeah.
Flying rate.
Yeah.
So
my brothers, they a little older. They was around when the starter jackets was hot. And one of my brothers got robbed for his starter jacket walking home from high school.
Yeah.
It's choice for you. Just take the shit. So another funny thing I heard last week, man, and we kind of talked about it. Stephen A. Smith has a basketball camp. Not only does he have a basketball camp, it costs $3,000. And I heard it. I was happy to be listening to Steve Harvey morning show. And this man roasted Stephen A. Smith in about 5 minutes. He said, where's the footage of him ever playing basketball? Do we know he can dribble the ball?
Right.
What is he teaching?
Right.
Low key, they said, I've heard that he had a jumper, but I don't know. To me, he don't even look athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
at all.
$3,000 for somebody you heard you say he had a jumper? I have no footage. No stats, anything of him playing in Western.
There's more footage of him boxing than there is of him playing basketball.
Stephen A. Smith is funny, but it is kind of smart also because I feel like, of course, this is for a certain group of families. Yeah, of course. This is not for the average Joe or, somebody making under $75K a year. Like, this is for some people that's ready to spend some bread. So, I mean, I get it with Stephen A. because you're going to get those families out there that are going to pay. And what they probably looking at is, hey, this is exposure. My son, maybe Stephen A. might recognize my son. Maybe my son might do something. But come on, Stephen A. Like, man, come on, man. I definitely want to see some video. I definitely would like to see some video.
My thing is, if I had money or not, if I got the money, I'm not spending up $3K on a Stephen A. basketball camp. I'm gonna find an actual NBA player that's been hooping that does hoop and spend my money that way. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you on the exposure portion of it, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Steve Harvey said, like if it was a broadcasting camp where I take my kid and learn how to, talk on a sports show or
by all means.
Yeah, it's a basketball camp.
Right. And I'm go ahead. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure how the camp goes is that Stephen A. probably comes out, gives the kids a little speech, and I'm pretty sure he got hella trainers there. He probably got hella trainers working with these kids. I just can't see Stephen A. trying to tell me what foot I need to jump off of to do the layup. I don't know, bro.
What is his open speech then? Like you say, what is he talking? What is he telling me about?
I don't know.
I know the game. I know the game.
Right.
I talk about the game all the time.
Yeah, I've watched this game for a long time, so I know what it looks like. Yeah.
And then 3,000, like you said, 3,000, and he always talking about the black man is the black man in the inner city, and he grew up poor and all that stuff. But why would you make it $3,000? The people who really look up to you, that's not just for him. A lot of these players who do the same thing. Some of these camps are real, like it's too expensive. You're spending it hard. I mean, and you're doing it while you're on vacation, so it's not like you're doing the season. I remember Marv. You muted Marv. Jerome Bettis had a football camp in our city every year, free.
Who is it again? What you?
3 days. and he would bring all the stars. I met Charles Woodson. I raced against Barry Sanders.
Wow.
All of them come sign his shirts and stuff. Like it was.
That's what's up.
He drove
that's good.
Yeah, 3 days. And, man,
times was better.
Yeah, and he gave us free cleats. Everybody got a pair of cleats. Everybody got shirts and stuff. So yeah, it was free. You show up, sign up 3 days, and you get all that stuff, and then you get to meet some of your favorite athletes.
That's what's up.
That $3,000, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, so we talk about football now. We get into the football season is here. Preseasons are here. Nucho, y'all got me watching preseason games. I never watched preseason games, but I'm checking some of the players out, man.
My favorite time of the year, man. I love it, man.
I'm getting into it. So one of the biggest things, the biggest position in the NFL is the quarterback. And we got some quarterbacks on the list that are on the hot seat per se.
Yeah.
Need a big season for us to stop sidelining them. So
yeah.
Quarterback, and the Nutro's been kind of harder on him than most of us, is Justin Fields, man. Like this, what he's on the hot seat, but what can he do to change your mind?
I think that Justin Fields, man, what he need to do and what we need to see from Justin Fields is that Jalen Hurts jump. I want to see Justin Fields make better decisions. I want to see Justin Fields not stir his receivers down. We know he's athletic, and it's going. The coaching staff is going to have to help him also. But I just want to see him make that leap, man. Accuracy, a better pass percentage. Let's just start off with that. Just better pass percentage and not taking unnecessary sacks. As athletic as Justin Fields is, he take a lot of sacks just by making the wrong read, the wrong check down. But that's what I want to see. I want to see growth, man. I want to see that passing completion percentage go up a lot.
In order for that to happen, on Nucho, you got to have the pieces around you. You got to have some receivers that's going to make some plays. You got to have the running backs that's going to make some plays for you.
Right.
I think this year with Justin Fields, I think we're going to see not necessarily a Jalen Hurts type lead, but you're going to see a lead. You got the boy DJ Moore out there, a playmaker, somebody that's actually certified that's going to make some plays for you and your team.
Yeah. Piggybacking on that, like, he does have a few weapons this year. Like, I happened to watch a little bit of that first game, and DJ Moore.
Yeah, it's piggyback.
You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. You
know? Now, Marv, what type of pass did he throw to him?
I'm saying, but
I'm just saying.
But
I think the coaches know what I know.
Just to answer the question, though, it was a little check down throw, it was a screen pass, but he got to be able to put away his hero cape. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like I said, rely on his teammates more.
That's true.
If he could do that,
that's true.
And stop, trying to depend on his legs and all of that. Like, just make the good plays. You know what I'm saying? And then he should progress from that naturally.
Right.
I also feel like, too, he needs an offensive coordinator that's actually believes him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Trust that he can make plays down the field. I feel like he didn't restrict it, with his last few offensive coordinators. So they need to just take the leash off a little bit and let him make some plays, man.
Yeah. Justin, he got all the tools because he is a smart kid. I just want to see his progression as far as reading the receivers, reading the defense. I just want to see that get better a little bit. But I mean, he is an Ohio State quarterback. We all know the history of the Ohio State. But he has all the tools, man. Like you said, if he can get a coordinator that can make the offense a little friendly, but not too friendly. You're still an NFL quarterback. We need you to come out here and make some of these plays yourself. But he is going into year 3, and this is really a big year for him, man. Like, we need to see that growth. It's time.
Yeah,
and we've seen flashes, but all the flashes are run plays. All the flashes are run plays. So I like to see him get to that next step.
I mean, like you said, he got to be able to make the throws, make the reads. And he got the tools, he got the arm, he can run, and he also needs some protection too. You know what I'm saying? Go and just say like, he got to stop getting beat up.
Yeah. And they drafted a tackle, offensive tackle high. That's pretty good. He's real good actually. So they know what they need to do to help him out. Let's just see if he get it done. Let's see if he gets it done, man.
I agree with everybody said. I think the biggest thing is what saying about getting help. You bring in DJ Moore, that helps because looking at his numbers, he was 2,000, 2,200 passing yards, and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he missed some games. He only missed one game, so he's
Yeah.
out there every game. Was 17 touchdowns to 11 interceptions.
What's his completion percentage?
We get 60%.
Hold on, we need him.
60%.
You got to get that up.
The biggest number that stands out is he was sacked 55 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
You can't. So you get punch drunk. So
Yeah.
now you acting like, okay, I only got a certain amount of time. So you throws are inaccurate. You rushing plays. You take off running.
Yeah.
I don't think all those problems will be fixed this year, but with like
because we need him to suck this year a little bit. Like I don't want him threatening to win the NFC North.
I think
Detroit and Minnesota.
I think if he could get that completion percentage up to around 65 and a little higher, he'll be going in the right path. He'll be going in the right path.
And I think what they did yesterday for him was, hey man, calm down. Let's just throw these little passes. Let's get your mentality right. Let's get some completions.
Right.
Now, that running back pass that wasn't a plan play. He dumped down, he checked down, oh, you're open, and running back made a play.
How many passing yards did he average last year?
He averaged 149 a game.
Wow. You see what I'm saying? That's like, bro.
That's Pee Wee League.
Man, like, bro, like we need to see that.
No, he already had 2,200.
He needs to go. He needs to be averaging at least 2 something.
Hey, it's a Detroit Pal kid. Like I out averaged Justin Fields last year.
Get sacked 55 times. I ain't talking about the times he get.
That's the problem, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta get that protection. He has to have protection.
But the crazy part is that he's had chances to switch up that protection. Sometimes he doesn't read it because I've seen some sacks where the dude just come straight off the edge and smack him. And it's like, as a quarterback, some of that stuff you got to read, check down. Hey, okay, I'm reading this on the right side. Let me move that over. Like, he has to get better with reading the defense. Some of those sacks are on him, and some of them just a bad offensive line. But, we got to see that next step, reading that line, make sure you know what you're doing.
Adjust your line. You got to adjust your protection.
Yeah.
What do you need to see his touchdown to interception ratio on himself?
I'm fine. So I need him to be like at least 22 to 25 touchdowns to anywhere from 6 to 7 interceptions, or maybe 9 interceptions, maybe. But I need at least 22, 25 and up on the passing touchdowns. And we need to get them passing yards to at least 220 a game. Like 200, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Justin.
And they're able to stay in the pocket long enough to throw the ball, too. 55 times.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go over to another quarterback who's pretty successful so far. I mean, he's a good quarterback. Top 10, probably. But still need to make that next step, man. With the team he had is Justin Herbert. We kind of talked about that earlier. I think he's on the right trajectory. He's just getting the job done. He's already in one of the toughest divisions. I mean, he had one of the toughest opponents in his own division. So getting at Mahomes hump is going to be tough enough as it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to be first because I was tough about me. I think it was me and Trill. We was tough on Herbert last year, saying that we needed to see him get a playoff win. And
he still didn't do it. And
damn it, he didn't do it. But it wasn't not his fault. Anytime you up 24 and on a team in the playoffs, that's an organizational. That's on the whole organization, top down, everybody. If you blow that type of lead in the playoffs, I'm not gonna single-handedly put that on Herbert. Maybe he threw a couple bad interceptions in that, but still, you up 20-something points. You got to be able to overcome that and protect that type of lead.
Yeah.
So I would disagree with you, Marv. And here's why. Is because The reason why the Chargers were even up like that, I went back and I watched this game because it stood out to me. I went back last week and I watched it. The reason why the Chargers were up like that is because Trevor Lawrence threw 3 first half interceptions that gave the Chargers great field position. Great. It was easy for Herbert to just chunk it down, do what he had to do. When the Chargers needed Herbert the most, he did not show up. Think about it. The Jaguars scored 27 unanswered points. When they needed him the most, it was easy to score the touchdowns when you got the good field position. Can you drive this field and score? He couldn't do it.
That makes sense.
So, and also Herbert, who the Chargers beat last year, they didn't even beat. I don't even think they beat a playoff contender in the regular season. I'm gonna go back and look at it, but they beat a lot of trash teams. They didn't really beat no good teams last year. So, yeah, I want to see that growth from Herbert, man. I want to see Herbert get over that hump. And Herbert's a good quarterback. He's a great passer. With that new tight end that they added on from TCU, this receiving core might be the nastiest core in the NFL, man. You got to deal with all 3 of those big receivers. It's gonna be crazy. So I want to see Herbert get over that hump, man. I think he can. That was his problem at Oregon. He didn't play well in big games, and they said he was inaccurate, but he could throw the ball. He looks good in the NFL. He got to get over that hump, man. I at least want to see a playoff win. At least a playoff win. At least.
I'm with you on that.
I think you're gonna see a big leap in Justin Herbert's game.
Yeah.
Just because of Kellen Moore, with him being the new offensive coordinator.
Oh yeah.
Kellen Moore gonna make sure he throw that ball. I think when it's all said and done, I think Justin Herbert's probably gonna have the most passing attempts in the league because you know how Kellen Moore is. They're gonna throw that ball.
Oh yeah.
I think I believe he has the playmakers around him. Like you said, you got the boy from TCU. You know what I'm saying? The other receivers I already had, Mike Williams. Justin. You said what?
You still got Eckler.
Yep.
Yeah, you still got Eckler. Yeah. So, I think Kellen Moore is going to put him in a position to be one of the top quarterbacks this upcoming season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, to back up what Nucho was saying, man, I'm looking at the first 5 possessions of the Chargers that game 18 yards, touchdown, 57-yard field goal, 16 yards. This is where they started from. 18-yard drive, 57-yard drive, 16-yard drive. They had a little longer one, 62-yard drive, and a 1-yard drive, which only got a field goal out of that.
Yeah.
So that was 27 points right there. So, like you said, they only had 1 possession where they started, two scores, but both of them were one was a touchdown, one's a field goal, but they were past the 50-yard line. So, them interceptions were tough.
So, without those interceptions, we might be looking at the Jaguars blowing out the Chargers. It might be because he threw 3 in the first half, and it set him up perfectly. Touchdown, field goal, touchdown. And then second half, Trevor Lawrence had kind of kicked in. Okay, let me do this. Trevor just started ripping them apart. Yeah,
and like you said, the wins they had, they beat Stafford, they beat Matt Ryan, they beat Tannehill, they beat I don't know if Tua was even playing that game, Tua or the backup. They beat Kyler Murray was hurt, so they beat the Cardinals. They lost to the Chiefs, lost to the 49ers, lost to the Seahawks. They beat the Falcons. So, like you said, quarterbacks who were not
a lot of trash teams. Yeah,
no signature win in that.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
They lost the first game to the Broncos, game 1. Russell.
And didn't he just get a bag too?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's highest paid right now.
Yeah.
As of right now. So for one quarterback getting the bag to the other one, Lamar Jackson. I know he has a lot. It's a big year for him. After sitting out a whole year last year due to injury or whatever you want to call it, injury or contract talks, he didn't play.
Yeah.
Bring in the buzz is back on. You got the healthy running backs going again. You bring in OBJ. You got what you wanted. You got the bag, plus you got another weapon who is also out for a whole season plus. So the spotlight's on you, kid. You got what you wanted. What you gonna do?
Yeah. The thing with Lamar Jackson is that I'm not worried about Lamar Jackson's stats. I know Lamar, if he gonna play, he gonna ball out. I'm just worried about him being available. I want to see Lamar do a full season, man, and a full season all the way to the playoffs. Like, yeah, I'm not worried about him with the stats or anything. I know that if Lamar Jackson's gonna play, he's gonna ball. I just don't want to see him get hurt. So if we can get a full healthy year of Lamar Jackson, I think he could turn some heads in the NFL again.
Lamar has, like I said, he's got a complement of weapons now, so he got to put his hero cape up too. Like, pull it out when necessary. You don't need to be running, taking too many unnecessary hits or tweaking this, tweaking that. Do what you got to do. I'm not saying turn it to a pocket passer only, but just, you know what I'm saying, get you, be like, they should put a cap on it. Like, you know what I'm saying, get you about 5 or 6 attempts a game or something on the run tip. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here just running all the time and risking not being available for the whole season, because that's what we need to see from him.
Yeah.
Like you said, he got the credentials, he got everything to speak for himself, and you know what I'm saying. If he's available, the number's gonna be there, I think.
Right.
Facts. Same thing. He's got to be there. Got to be on that field. I definitely want to see Lamar Jackson play a full season. I don't think has he played a full season ever?
Maybe his MVP year.
Yeah. I think he missed one game.
That was about 3 years ago now.
Yeah, I think Lamar Jackson too. On top of everything that's been going on with him, that contract situation, I think he's gonna be extra motivated this year.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're gonna see that on the field. I'm just curious to see what he's gonna do with all these weapons, because if you look back with Lamar Jackson, he really hasn't had a lot of weapons, and this is the year where I feel like since he's been in the league, he has a lot of different weapons that he can go to. So it's gonna be an interesting year for Lamar Jackson in the Ravens to see how far they can actually go. But like you said, Nucho, Marv, you said it too. You got to be on the field.
Yeah,
got to stay healthy.
Got to stay healthy, man. The AFC right now is just must see TV, man. It's so many good teams, so many good quarterbacks out there, man. We can go on and on how many good teams are out there, man. But it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 good teams not make the playoffs in the AFC. It's going to come down to that. Maybe 2 good teams that's not going to make the playoffs. But yeah, it's loaded, man.
The quarterbacks, especially. Our last quarterback we're going to talk about for today is Kyler Murray, man. I suppose name wrong too. Kyler Murray. What are we doing with him? Does he need a new scenery? Does he need to?
I'm with you on the new scenery, man. I'm with you on the new scenery. I think Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, man, I just feel like it's some hidden stuff that we don't know about still to this day, even though they gave him the money. We all remember the contract. It was, first of all, they like, we're going to slap you in the face, but take this money. Make sure your ass reading that playbook every night. We got to record whenever you're reading this playbook. Everybody made a big, deal about it. Okay, we're going to take it out the contract then. But you know what we're trying to say. We're going to take it out the contract, but you know what we're trying to say. The fans are already ready for Caleb Williams, man. The fans are waiting for Caleb Williams. That's what they kind of think is going to happen. They have some draft picks to where I think they're going to be drafting like 2 top 5 picks, possibly. So they already got in their head Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams. That's what they're thinking right now. Lamar, we already know Kyler Murray is going to miss some games this year. So he's already going to be set back a little bit. And then the Cardinals are going to have a decision to make. If we have one of these top 3, top 5 picks, what are we going to do with it? Are we going to go with Caleb, trade Kyler, or are we going to keep riding with Kyler? Kyler he's in a tough position, man, because his back is already against the wall. He's not going to play a full season, and his team probably is not going to make the playoffs. So when you do come back and play, what are we playing for? We all know, right, and we all know Kyler Murray's attitude, man. If he's not really playing for nothing, he's not going to be interested at all. He's not going to be interested.
I don't know if this is possible or if this would even be on the radar, but if he's looking for a change of scenery, what y'all think about him linking up with Pete Carroll, who's already, what he did with Russell in his career, undersized quarterback, kind of same skill set. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think that would look like?
Yeah.
I
What you
would,
think, True?
I would like that, honestly.
Yeah.
I always said, I mean, it's not a knock on Kyler Murray or anything, but it just feels like he's on his way out, Arizona.
Yeah.
And if that does happen, like you said, Marv, Seattle would be a perfect fit. I think Pete
Yeah.
Carroll can get in his ear and unlock some things that he did for Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But with Kyler Murray, I think, like you said, his back is against the wall. Another thing I think that might hurt him too is that uh, the guy, what's the head coach that they had last year?
Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh wait,
endorsed Murray.
was it the black guy? Did they have a black guy
No, no,
last
no,
year?
no. It was I can't think his name right now. He was an offensive coordinator at one point. Then he was a head
Okay.
coach.
Okay.
But he really endorsed Murray. And, with him being out the door, it's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? You got a
Right.
whole new coaching
Right.
staff, and it just feel like he's on his way out of Arizona. But I think
Yeah.
if he gets a change of scenery, I like that Seattle look. I definitely
Yeah.
like that Seattle look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kingsbury was the last coach. Before that was Steve Wilkes.
Kingsbury, that's who it was.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with everybody. But I think when he's good, when he's on, look at his numbers. Like if I'm looking at his numbers right now, let's go back the last 2 years. When he last year, well, you're 21, he played 14 games. He had 24 touchdowns, 10 picks. QBR was 57, but his percentage was 69%.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
almost
That's
yard.
Yeah,
That's great.
it's not a stat
Yeah.
issue with him. It's always been a leadership, a mental thing.
And
with him.
injuries. And
Yeah.
injuries.
And injuries on top of that
Injuries.
too.
Yeah.
I just need him to take his job serious. Like
Yeah.
I just don't feel like he does.
Yeah.
And that Cardinals team is gonna be trash. That team is
The two starting receivers are under 5'10".
yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, and Kyler Murray, he's such a small guy with the injuries. He always started off strong, but towards the end, man, those hits. There's only so much you can take, man. He's another guy that got those injury problems also. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Feel like a tank year for them boys. I really do.
Man,
Yeah.
growing pains there. It's gonna be a tough season for you Cardinals fans. All right, so we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. On next week's show, I plan on talking about the state. I had a lot of things with the time got behind us, but the state of the running backs, we can talk about that.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
definitely talk about
By
that.
then, we can talk about how
They
this.
got 3-year life.
We talk about how the young boys are looking so far. I know Nucho has one guy stood out for him. You know, he had 40 snaps. Was it Stetson Bennett? What's his name?
Stinson Bennett, man. Stinson Bennett, man. You want to
That boy look nice. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
want to, hey man, you want to impress me. That's how you come out, man. Stinson Bennett, man, number 13.
So that's what we're gonna get into next week, man, and we'll do some more. Would you rather? So yeah, we will be back next Sunday. We're gonna try to be back on our regular schedule now that football is up and ready to go. So if you got some would you rather, send us our way. We'll talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, man, anybody else got anything else?
I want to shout out that boy Deuce Vaughn, man. Cowboys,
Shout
you
out
already
Deuce
know.
Vaughn, man.
Shout out
Yes,
Deuce
sir.
Vaughn, man.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna shout out Stinson Bennett, man. Matthew Stafford, watch out for your job. He's coming. Number 13 is coming.
Man, I'm gonna shout out the Lions. They played, it's a lot of J-Mo haters out there, and he was able to do his thing and you know what I'm
Who's
saying?
J-Mo?
Jameson.
He has a nickname?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Jackpot Jameson.
Oh God.
Marvin his nicknames, bro.
he's the guy that only played one game as a
They
nickname.
calling him Jackpot Jameson on Detroit sports radio.
Man, we call him Butterfingers down here.
Oh,
He made
Marvin, in case you missed it, Nucho think that Jay was gonna be a bust. We're gonna say that for next time. That's a big topic.
Yeah, we're gonna have that as a topic. We need to talk about it.
Man,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
But other than that, man, thanks everybody for jumping in and checking us out. Like I said, we will be back next week, and we out.
All right, y'all.